Hey there, my Leos. Come on in. Let's do your energy forecast for the week of April the 7th through to the 14th. Hey, everyone. My name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitive Lee. I am pulling cards for the week of April the 7th through the 14th, once again working on the sign of Leo. So, my fellow Leos, because yes, that is me, and that's my sun sign anyways, I am going to start off with using The Universe Has Your Back. This first card is your universal energy, if you will, for the week ahead. And we have, I love this one. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disruptive. I love that because I had to learn that truth the hard way. That when I found the peace within, it didn't matter sort of what chaos was unfolding around me. I could always touch on that peace within, and I find it unshakable. Once we know it's there, once we've discovered it, and we realize that it's there all the time, then it doesn't matter what's going on externally. We get to touch on that inner peace and just sort of flow through the chaos, if you will, right? It's kind of like we're not swimming, with the current, and we're not trying to fight the current going on the street. We just are the rock in the middle, and the water goes around us, all right? Now let's break our week down just a little bit further. For this, I'm using the Lantern Oracle. I'll pull 3 cards here. This will break our week down just a little bit further, understanding that when you're in alignment with the energy of love through the entire week, okay? That's what that's talking about. That entire week ahead is staying in alignment with the love. And love itself, I feel like part of it. And we're starting off the week in confusion, which will not be so confusing when we are practicing being in alignment with the love of the universe, okay? It does say that growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty, right? That's how you get to be the rock in the center of the stream, as opposed to trying to swim upstream, trying to swim downstream. You get to be the rock and the stream goes around you, right? And you do that no matter what kind of confusion and chaos is around you. So I really do feel like you're being encouraged to find that inner peace this week, Leo. All right, where are we going towards the middle of the week? Yeah, and you might find that you need to step up, find the courage to be vulnerable, which means that if in the confusion and you're trying to align yourself up with the love of the universe and you're just not finding your way there and you do feel that confusion coming in and around you, take a moment to be vulnerable, which is a very, very courageous thing to do, right? I think being vulnerable is probably one of the bravest things we can do. Being vulnerable means that we're asking for help. Maybe we're asking for direction or guidance at this time. And it could be from a friend, a loved one, a therapist, whatever it is. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness, right? Which means your sort of perceived weakness, whatever it might be, is actually your superpower. Okay, and I need you to understand that your perceived weakness is in fact not a weakness. Sensitivity is a really good example. Lots of people are, oh, you're too sensitive. You're too sensitive. You cry at the drop of a hat. Rah, rah, rah. Well, guess what? My sensitivity is my superpower because as a psychic medium and an intuitive and an empath, all of that sensitivity informs me of things that my brain can't think of, but my body can feel, right? That's where the power is. I have learned to not think my way through things. I've learned to feel my way through things. And it's made a huge shift in my life. But where are we wrapping up for the Leos? And I love this because it's got an owl. And if you know anything about me, you know about my relationship with owls. We have false beliefs. Okay? So this is all about once the untruths about what we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways that we can release the false limitations they confine us to. Wow. So this is really talking about finding out not just who we are, but loving who we are when we find that out, right? So that's the part 1 and part 2. Right from the get-go, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. When we find that inner peace, we cannot be robbed of that inner peace, right? Again, we become that stone in the middle of the stream, which means that we're allowing the confusion to bypass us, right? To just let it go. We're learning to stand in our truth, in our steadiness, if you will, being that rock in the stream. And then if we can't find our way there, we're going to know that we can be vulnerable. We can understand that the things that we're sensitive to or the things that other people have maybe labeled as wrong or labeled and made us feel less than because of it are actually inaccurate, right? And it's a wonderful discovery to make because that's when we break those false beliefs down and start to really find the true wonder of who we are and how life can open up for us. I cannot overstate this enough, my fellow Leos. I didn't grow up believing in myself. I was given plenty of reasons to not believe in myself, actually, based on the words and actions of the others around me. It is only as I aged and came to understand that I don't have to, just because that's what they believed of me, doesn't mean that I had to believe that of me. And as I came to that realization and I slowly practiced self-love and self-acceptance and all those other wonderful things that go in it, the walls of limitations around me absolutely crumbled. And that's what's available to you. All right? Good. So this is not going to resonate with everyone, but for those of you that does, I really do encourage you to let yourself learn to see yourself through the lens of love and not through the lens on somebody else's face. All right? Blessed be one and all. I hope to see you back here next week. If I didn't say it at the beginning, and I sure hope I did, this reading was for April the 7th through to the 14th, again, for the sign of Leo. I know I at least got that right. If you're so inclined, hit your like, share, and subscribe, maybe even your notification bell so you know when I'm coming on here. You can find me at Intuitively on Instagram and on Facebook. Or if you'd like to know more about me and the services that I offer, my background, what brought me here, you can find me at leeshanks.com. Blessed be one and all. I look forward to seeing you very soon.